Wrestling.
Oh yeah, it is Grind City Wrestling. Hello everybody, I am Dustin Starr and welcome to episode 332 of Grind City Wrestling. You can follow us at Grind City Media. Take that subscribe button to Slap City wherever you're watching or listening. Last week, John Roser, aka Johnny Wrestling, he joined us here to talk about our Lenny's Subs hot dog eating contest on Memphis Wrestling, plus the goofiest characters in the history of professional wrestling, and some dummy put The Undertaker on the list. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, this week, Lucha. We've got Kalisto going to join us here in just a minute. But first, I got to introduce my co-host, my tag team partner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Devin Walker, baby!
It's all luchador talk today, baby. I'm locked in. If you know me, you know I love luchadors. I love lucha wrestling. And we got one of the greatest of all time on the show today. So I'm lit. I'm not doing that thing you're doing because you look ridiculous.
Are you lucha lit, baby?
I'm lit today. So let's talk to one of the greatest luchadors of all time.
Time to get litty. You can catch him live this Saturday at Little Rock at Dickey Stevens Park with the Arkansas Travelers. It's Luchador Wrestling Night, and joining us right here, right now, is the one and only Kalisto. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, man? Like you said, lucha.
Do you ever get sick of it? I know everywhere you go, they've got to yell this to you.
I think it's pretty cool, man. It's a great way connecting with everybody. I'm still connecting all over the world, everywhere I go. No English, no Spanish. They see me, lucha.
Yes.
That's a great connection, and that's what keeps me going, man.
I want to know because that is one of the kind of the staples of when I really was watching you coming up. How did you come up with that? How was that a part of creative? Like, was it just like y'all were back there and you were like, okay, let's do this thing, or how did that become a thing?
It's funny you say that. It kind of wasn't like that. My friend Sammy Callahan at the time, when I was in Dragon Gate USA, he showed me this song, this band called Machingon. It's a local band and straight from Guadalajara, which now they're up and coming and they're traveling all over the world now. They're an awesome band. I know them for a very long time. And when I heard that song, I did hear something. I heard the song and I heard the beat. And I just went along with it, and it was basically off a dare, I guess. Like, it was just funny. Like, let me just try something, see if it sticks. And it was just me being funny, going out there, doing the lucha, and then just looking down all of a sudden, and I'm just seeing the connection because I was at the time wrestling El Generico. He was doing so much ole. He has a really good connection, and for me, I just needed that. I needed that little extra spice, you know. I needed that little extra thing that I wanted to connect with the people besides my work, and I still to this day I use it. And lucha for me, it's like it's more than that. It's like a fight, you know, like the movie Rocky. You gotta fight until you win. So it's my yes you can, but lucha.
Well, we're going to be doing that in Little Rock coming up on Saturday for sure.
5 times already.
Yeah, so you got Lindsay Dorado, Grand Metalik, and there was Kalisto. Now, check this out. You may or may not remember this. Devin, you might remember. I don't know. But when you guys were at FedEx Forum a couple years back, when you guys were all together, you had Lucha Grizz in his Lucha Libre mask and everything doing the Lucha Lit thing. So that made the social media. And it was so much fun. We had people all night long yelling that at us.
Oh, I think it's so fun, and again, it's just a great way just to connecting with our people. Just like food, you know, how everybody just talks about food. It's just a great connection, and that's what the Lucha House Party was all about. You know, it's just about having fun and connecting with everyone, just to have fun.
Former WWE United States Champion. That is very, very impressive. You're still working on the Indies, AAA, Lucha Libre. Of course, this Saturday in Little Rock, you're going to be in action.
Oh, yeah.
When's the last time, and there it is on your screen, Lucha Libre Wrestling Night.
There you go.
Presented by Garage Beer.
That much tacos. There you go.
Yeah, we need to have some beer and tacos. Hey, when's the last time you threw a baseball?
Oh, that's a good question, man. Dude, I used to love playing ball as a kid. Just throwing the ball as fast as I can. I mean, man, I used to play at the parks with my friends back when I was small. Just, again, throwing the ball as fast as possible, as far as possible.
Is he doing the first pitch?
Oh, man, I was supposed to say, we're setting it up. You're going to be throwing the first pitch. We got to get
Oh,
your arm
really?
ready.
Whoa, okay, that's awesome. That's really awesome. You see, I'm all excited now, dropping everything around me. That is so cool. Yeah. Oh, that is so cool because I love baseball. I
Yeah, so
love
coming
baseball.
up this Saturday, Dickey Stevens Park with the Arkansas Travelers. Not only will Kalisto be throwing the first pitch, he's going to be meeting and greeting, and then also going to be in action with our post-game matches in the main event. I always want to ask on these meet and greets, I know they've got to be a ton of fun with all the kids chanting Lucha, Lucha. But what's your favorite thing to sign at these meet and greets? Is it a mask or a belt or what is it?
Well, the masks.
Yeah.
Why? Because that's when I make that connection with them. It's like, and I put it on them. Like, here, you're a lucha now, and to me, it's just like it's something great to see their smiles, and just having them dressed as me too. Like the titles, my action figures. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Signing my action figures. Me for a very long time, me being a longtime fan, of course. Just having my own action figure and just signing my own autograph there is just very surreal.
What's the most random thing Kalisto has signed?
Oh, no.
I know he mentioned what have you signed. You said what it means the most. Oof. I want to know what's the most random thing of wrestling, because I know wrestling fans are very random.
Oh, they'll bring it all.
They'll bring everything. A plunger, they'll bring anything.
I signed the Ultimo Dragon action figure. I'm like, oh man, all right, cool, dude, I'll sign it.
Now wait a second, all right.
Think you were Ultimo Dragon?
And which mad respect. We actually connected not too long ago. I think it was a WrestleCon, and great guy, man. And we talk about my inspiration and everything, and how I came up with Samurai Do Sol, who inspired me besides all the cruiserweights and him too. But one of them was was Hayabusa, and I just told him the whole story and how I just came up with my whole character and the performances, entrance and everything. Just it took me away, like the culture of the Japanese culture for me. So, and then we connected really cool. So he's a legend.
Man.
He's a legend. He's awesome, and he looks great. And I wanted to look like a dragon samurai, the type that I think it should look like in my world, in my vision. So this is what it looks like, and this is what it is. And he totally respects me for that, and I respect him for everything he did, that he still does, and he still goes. So it's pretty awesome to see. And one day I would love to wrestle with him too. It's very surreal to see the other wrestlers too that I grew up watching. They're still very hungry, very inspired to teach other up and coming students like how I am. And now that I get more work outside of the U.S. and get the time to travel and teach too, and teach those students, those up and coming students, that's a total passion of mine too. So I can go forever. Sorry.
No, hey,
we love it.
I can kind of see it. That's not any disrespect. Ultimo Dragon was a badass, by the way, still is.
Man, he's so cool.
But now I can see it, especially if a kid came to you and first of all, I'd be impressed that the kid knew who the Ultimo Dragon was, right? Because that was WCW, 90s, I guess, right? Early 2000s, I guess, or whatever. But I can kind of see it. The mask, I can see it.
Yeah,
Ultimo's
there you go.
58 years old.
58 and
you
still
said
killing.
the magic word, Kalisto. You said the E word, entrance. I'm gonna get on Dustin later on the podcast about entrances, the top 10 entrances in WWE right now or in wrestling right now. I want to know, because for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, Kalisto. I've tried to reenact your entrance a bunch of times, and I found I did some little research and the little gimmick of the trampoline. How did you come up with that? Because you had young brothers like me trying to do flips over the bed, thinking that you just did it on vertical. My guy, I was like, yo, he's jumping high as hell. Until I found out it was a trampoline. So how did you come up with that?
You know what? It's very funny because it was by accident. I always have a plan B because if I trip, I want to trip falling a cool way.
Yeah.
I don't want to like show out like, oh man, like no, it's just like for me a plan B. Like I don't want to look like, oh, I want to look professional falling down too. And so there was a couple times I was practicing over the top. I got it a couple times, but man, there was like maybe 2 or 3, 4 times that I wasn't making it, and my plan B was me bouncing off the ropes and landing standing up. And I'm like, oh man, until Dusty and Hunter walked by and they're like, yo, what was that? Can you do that again? I'm like, yeah, it's just my plan B, just in case I mess up, I don't want to look dumb and fall, so no, do that again. All right, cool. So I kept doing it and I kept doing it. and Hunter's like, hey yo, can you do that stupid thing that you do? I'm like, oh, you son of a. So like, he just like messing with me too. Like, oh, dude, that was pretty cool. But I did the roll into my pose and Sin Cara in the back, and we just kind of made a thing with it and just let it flow itself. And I just go within the rhythm of any music that I was ready for, because not even my entrance music I wasn't ready for. They were all of a sudden I just hear my my voice with a tone of salsa music in the back. I'm like, hey man, let's go with it. All right, cool, orale. You know, because I dance myself. So I used to dance too. You know.
Hey,
watch out.
So like, I know a little rhythm here and there. So I just always go with the rhythm and go with the flow, and we made it work. And me and Sin Cara, we just communicated really well. He was the strong style luchador, man. That just I mean, the way he threw me too into a 450, stuff that we were just creating. It was just a good flow and good natural flow. And we got the strong house lucha with the fast lucha, and like we had great communication. It was awesome, man. I wish we could have gone further, more and more, but yeah, I had really lots of fun, man. Lots of fun.
Sin Cara still killing it too. You're gonna be killing it this weekend.
Man. Yeah, he's doing his own legacy in El Paso. I think it's so cool. I think he has his own museum too. It's so cool. He has his own children's book. He's doing a lot.
Oh, wow.
So I give him props for that. Like he's really doing it. So that also inspires me and motivates me too as a person.
Big shout out to the Lucha House Party, wrapping things up here with the one and only Kalisto, former WWE United States Champion. You can meet him in Little Rock at Dickey Stevens Park. That's this Saturday at the Arkansas Travelers game. You can meet Kalisto, get autographs. We're going to have masks on sale and all sorts of stuff. But then also a huge main event. They're going to see you in action. Do you ever wrestle at baseball games? Is this a first for you? Can't be, right?
No, but I've believe it or not, true story, I've been a security guard for Jimmy Buffett at the baseball Cub Stadium.
Yo, that is
okay.
When I was in high school. So yeah, that was my first experience inside the baseball stadium. It was actually the Cub Stadium, me being a security guard for Jimmy Buffett in the back.
That's hilarious.
Love it.
Yeah, I just like to share that something, you know.
We could literally talk about pro wrestling.
I have so many questions.
All day.
I'm a big fan of lucha wrestling.
I got so many stories, so much to say.
Yeah, I remember because when I play the video games, I play with the luchadors. Like that is who I want to pick on the video game.
Man,
I have so many questions.
It's like a real life superhero. It really is.
Yeah.
The things that you guys do is so incredible. Like my 4-year-old, and I'm using him as an example because like he pops on like a shoulder tackle. Ooh, he knocked him down. Did you see that? And then when you guys start doing the Hurricane Ranas and all that stuff, it's over. Yeah. Like,
oh my God, it's like we're flying. You know, I feel like Superman.
Yeah, look like it too.
I want to ask you one more thing before we get out of here. I need to know because, like I said, the lineage of luchadors is so long. I want to know. We do this all the time. Give me your Mount Rushmore of luchadors.
Here we go.
Ooh, I mean, of course, I would have to say Eddie Guerrero, Rey, El Santo. For me,
one more.
Oof.
That was an easy 3. It's the fourth one.
Oh, man. You know what? Mil Máscaras.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. Mil Máscaras.
All right. Kalisto, thank you so much for joining us here on the Grind City Wrestling Podcast. We look forward to seeing you live in Little Rock on Saturday. Guys, you can get your tickets at travs.com/tickets. Check you out right there, man. You're looking awesome.
Oh, man. Look at that. No tacos right there.
All right. See you on Saturday. Thank you so much.
See you guys. Lucha.
Yeah. I appreciate you, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can I do that?
Go ahead.
Is that too much?
Go crazy.
Lucha.
Go crazy.
Lucha. Oh, man. I am stocked up on masks, bro.
I bet you are.
I was going to grab some of those Kalisto action figures. Man, it's like a collector's item.
Oh, I bet.
It really is. Those are like $60, $70.
Kalisto's one of the ones, man. Like
I don't know about you, but me explaining to my wife how I paid $70 or $60 for an action figure, she don't really care. She's like,
Yeah, because I used to spend a lot of money for t-shirts.
Go get a job, bro.
Yeah, it's tough out here in these streets. But no, man, Kalisto's one of the ones, man. I think it's one of those. Like I said, the luchadors are probably my favorite wrestlers. Like the style of wrestling.
Could you imagine Kalisto in WCW? Wrestling with Eddie
like
and Ray and Hoovy, the Hoovy Juice.
Yeah, my boy Billy Kidman.
Remember Blitzkrieg?
Yes.
Blitzkrieg was awesome. Yeah. He wasn't there very long. I think he retired or whatever, but man, he was just fantastic.
Shout out to the lineage of luchadors, man.
And you know, like the Lucha House Party to get over was such a silly, like, it was literally like a kid's thing.
Yes, and it got over.
And that was it. It got over so much that the idea of Grizz putting on a Lucha Grizz outfit, you know, and mingling with the mascot or whatever. That was really, really cool. I'm gonna go back and post that.
And now like guys like Penta and like Phoenix. Ray Phoenix.
Oh, we didn't ask him about Penta.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up, but like those are like the guys now we watch, and it's like like the next wave of luchadors are really doing their thing out here.
And I gotta tell you, not throwing any shade at Ray Phoenix, but the two of those, Penta and Ray.
I should have said dream match. Lucha House Party versus the Lucha Bros.
I feel
Who
like,
you got?
Yeah, that would be great.
Kalisto, get him back on the phone.
Man, call him back,
Dream
Jalen.
match.
Dream match. I'll book
Dream match.
I'll book it.
Lucha House Party versus the Lucha Bros. Who you got?
That's a question. I'm gonna ask the chat right
should
here.
ask the chat right
I'm
now.
on Facebook. Who you got? Lucha Bros or Lucha House Party? That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
But I was saying that I love me some Ray Phoenix.
Yes.
But Penta, with the outfit, he looks like a superhero. I feel like Ray Phoenix needs like a fire outfit or something. Like Penta is just so cool with everything. The gloves, the sleeveless, the tats,
the
really face paint, the mask, and I feel like Ray Phoenix is like he's not he's like Penta, but not as what is it?
I don't know where you're going with this. I was gonna try to help you, but I don't know. Not as what.
I just feel like Penta, Ray Phoenix, just a little bit.
Well, they can't be at the same level, right?
Man, I don't know. Ray Phoenix is a badass. I just feel like there's something else that could be there for him.
Oh, I love him. I love them all.
All right.
Man. Shout out to the Luchadors, man.
Shout out Kalisto. Can't wait to see him, man.
Glad we didn't bring up El Grande Americano.
Oh gosh, who is that?
The streets are saying it could be two different people. What do you think?
All right, it's time for the best wrestling we watched all week, and it wasn't El Americano Grande or whatever.
It was not Grande Americano.
Best wrestling you watched all week, Devin.
Best wrestling I watch all week. I'm gonna have to go with
the hot dog eating contest on Memphis Wrestling.
Bro, no, because never mind. No, I'm not gonna go with that. By the way, because Roser saying he's covered in glizzies was hilarious.
That was
funny.
I texted Roser. I swear I had to text him at least 3 times because I edited the footage, I watched it back, and then I watched
I know I edited it because there's a part in there that.
Oh yeah, there's a Botchamania in there.
Botchamania.
I want to send that to Botchamania just to get the playoff of it.
The table did not go where it needs to go.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
But he's covered in glizzies.
He's covered in glizzies
is one of my favorite all-time lines.
It was hilarious
on any of our Memphis Wrestling programs.
Yes, it was great.
And at the time, I didn't even know what a glizzy was.
You didn't?
I thought,
you
what
don't
did
know
he
nothing
just
about glizzies? Dustin, you really not tapped in, huh?
Since when are hot dogs called glizzies?
You really not tapped in because you didn't know.
Is the chat with me?
You didn't know who Casanet was at one point. You don't know.
I know who she is now.
You said she?
Huh?
He's not tapped in.
Best wrestling you watched all week.
This man is so not tapped in. He lives under a rock. Non-tapped in.
I'm a dad, bro.
Hey, dads know who Casanet is.
I don't know.
But my best wrestling of the week, I'm gonna have to go.
Ask me about Miss Rachel.
I know who Miss Rachel is.
I know who Miss Rachel
I ain't
is.
got kids. I know who Miss Rachel is. But the real Miss Rachel. But I'll go by best wrestling of the week. I don't know if it's because of the spot, but you see the spot that's been going around? Even like guys like Hurricane Helms have talked about it.
Oh,
and I think for me, I think the visual of the spot.
I wish we could show it.
I wish we could show it.
It's a big it's a double team move where somebody dives off the top rope and I call it a shotgun drop kick because you're landing on your back.
Yes.
It's not a drop kick where you go sideways and you land over on your belly.
Yes.
It's one that you have to it is very tough.
Like catapult in the air and you get shotgun into
land
the chest.
right on your back, right?
Yes.
And it's difficult to do it just standing, but this one was off the top rope and like literally all the way off the top rope and landing flat back.
Yeah, and I think for me it was
killer bump.
For me it was my best wrestling because I think I think it's people downplay how athletic some of these wrestlers are, and that even though it was dangerous as hell, I think it's one of those spots you're reminded how athletic wrestlers are, bro. It's like, yo, these dudes are freakish athletes. And I saw guys like Hurricane Helms talking about how dangerous these kind of 2025 spots are. Like guys wouldn't have done this back in my day. And I just think it's, I don't know. I just loved it. I loved it.
Well, back in their day, they were doing scaffold matches.
Exactly.
Where Jim Cornette fell off and broke both legs.
Exactly.
They did a lot of stupid stuff.
Come on, Hurricane Helms.
Let's not act like y'all didn't do stupid stuff.
Stand back.
I love Hurricane Helms.
There's a hater coming through.
It is a very, very difficult bump. So you're jumping and you're doing an offensive maneuver by kicking your feet straight out, and
I
when
wish
you
we could play
do,
it so y'all can see it.
and when you
'cause
do, you
it's-
hit your back, and then when you hit your back, you hit your head, and it hurts, especially coming off the top rope.
Yeah, I wanted to give the names of people that did it, but I saw it on Twitter and I thought it was amazing. So that's my best wrestling of the week. Because
right.
WWE was kind of mad this week.
Well,
It wasn't amazing. It wasn't all that. Don't you say that name? I'm gonna throw this thing at you,
which one?
Goldberg.
Well, we're getting there. We're
I'm gonna
getting
throw
there.
I'm gonna throw
But
this pin at you.
the best wrestling that I watched all week was Bron Breakker destroying Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. Kill
I
him.
mean, you talk about getting a guy over. That's what Bron needed. You had Sami Zayn, who is a former Intercontinental Champion, bloodline, very, very popular.
Mr. Do It All, actually.
Mr. Do It All, a guy that I said that can do comedy, he can do serious, he can win the world title, he can be built up to lose and still look good doing it. Like, this guy can do anything. He's a Swiss Army knife of professional wrestling, Sami Zayn. And on Monday Night Raw, he came out and got absolutely obliterated by Bron Breakker, and there was a close-up of like if Jalen were to like zoom all the way in on my face, and I'm in the middle of the ring, and I'm like, and I'm twitching, and I'm doing all this stuff, and the crowd is going crazy for it. He's not doing anything but making faces, and they're going crazy, and he's twitching, and he rolls out of the ring and just like 50 miles an hour around and just kills Sami Zayn with the spear, throws him in the ring and pins him. I thought it was absolutely awesome. Awesome.
I'm with you.
So, just think.
Oh no.
Seth Rollins is really good at this. Remember when he had Buddy Matthews at his side?
By the way, that match was amazing too. Seth Rollins and Penta was fire.
Yep.
That's my best wrestling ever. That's my best wrestling of the week. That was fun.
Do you remember Buddy Matthews being with Seth Rollins?
Talking about Rhea Ripley's husband?
He was a great sidekick that they could have gotten over.
I don't remember this.
He was the sidekick for Seth Rollins for a while. Remember when he had J&J Security?
I do remember that.
He has given so many people the rub. Imagine.
The rub is crazy.
Yeah, it's the rub. You're rubbing elbows with a top guy. So you put him with Seth Rollins. You put Bron Breakker with Seth Rollins as his muscle, who's gonna absolutely kill everybody until what happens?
He turns on him. That's what the thing.
Until Seth is too bossy.
People were talking about about
Maybe
Monday Night Raw.
Pokes him in the chest.
He took the microphone from him this week, and
Yep.
they're like, "Oh, look
And
at that."
you already know.
Planting the seeds.
You already know.
Planting the
Because
seeds.
Bron Breakker, you want to talk about Goldberg. Wait till Bron Breakker turns babyface and starts killing people and wins the World Heavyweight Championship, probably from Seth Rollins. If they play this right, Bron Breakker will be one of the biggest stars in the history of the business, much like Goldberg. He's got
I can see
everything. The spear. He grew up with Goldberg.
I can see the tie, but like I think when you say biggest in wrestling history, I think that might be
It could be. All right, so let's not say, and I hate when they say, this is the biggest event in the history of our great sport.
I think he will be huge.
He will be
He'll be a megastar.
He will make a ton of money, and he will be the champ.
Because he has a look, he has the lineage, he has everything, right?
Just watching him up close where he's twitching. I know that sounds stupid. You got to see the spot. Like, he looks like a maniac.
Oh,
and then he gets out and kills him.
And he runs the ropes better than anybody we've seen in the business in a long time. So I give him the nod.
Also, if I could give one quick shout out again, Blake Christian did training at the Wrestle Center this week, and he hits the ropes like nobody's business.
Really?
There is just a different velocity, a different level in which somebody like Blake Christian does. Big shout out to Blake Christian. He's headed out to All In weekend in Texas, or All Out weekend in Texas. Is it All Out or All In?
I don't know which.
All in
I don't know
Texas.
which direction is going.
It doesn't matter, but Blake Christian will be there. Big shout out to Blake.
He'll be there.
Now, my honorable mention for the best wrestling would be a couple of weeks ago. And we talked about, and this kind of brought up because we were talking to Kalisto. One of the most fun-looking shows that I've ever seen in the last 20 years I've been watching wrestling is AEW Grand Slam Mexico. Did you see that a couple weeks ago?
No, I don't watch AEW.
Oh my gosh, it looked like just the ring, the people around it.
It's the different look. The different look got
The way they chanted, it just looked like a show that was a Lucha Libre show. And usually it just looks like Rampage or Collision or, whatever. But this one looked different. It looked like they were really doing Mexico Lucha Libre. It looked so much fun. The matches were a lot of fun too. So honorable mention goes out to AEW.
My honorable mention is my boy Jacob Fatu beating the crap out of Solo Sikoa out of that car.
That was hilarious.
That was
Solo
amazing.
got caught, right?
Yeah,
he couldn't fit through that window.
Couldn't fit through the window, and Jacob just kept beating the crap out of him. He was like, "I'm on your ass! I'm on your ass!" I'm like, "Oh, I love it."
And if I can give another, guess who got that Memphis wrestling karma and made his re-debut on Collision?
Who?
with a group. He's got a stable.
Who?
He beat Max Caster.
Who?
And he's back at Scorpio Sky.
Oh my God.
How great is that?
Oh my God, this guy.
All right, I can't take credit.
Right here.
I can't take credit.
Trying to take credit for it.
No. But I am saying, how freaking cool is it that he was just on our show, and I said we got to get that Memphis Wrestling karma, and now he's back on Collision.
I think it's cool that you have Gilbert the same week that he's going to be headlining the Saturday Night show.
That's ridiculous.
That's going to be hilarious, by the way. Please tell me you have like sparklers ready.
I don't think we could use sparklers. I think we got to use pom-poms. The fire code, man. The fire inspector will shut us down.
You can't use sparklers?
I can't use sparklers. They'll burn the building down. All right, wrapping things up here on Grind City Wrestling this Saturday. As we said, Kalisto, one of the best luchadors to do it. So much fun. If he's anything like the interview we had with him here today, come check him out. You can meet him on Saturday. That's Little Rock Dickey Stevens Park. It is the Arkansas Travelers baseball game. So, of course, you enjoy the baseball game. Meet Kalisto along with the stars of Memphis Wrestling. And then big post-game matches immediately following. Kalisto is going to be in the main event. Travs.com/tickets. And then also we've got Kids Camp coming up next week, the 17th and 18th. Registration is almost sold out, Devin.
Love it.
That is crazy. These kids are going to have so much fun. And then plus July 20th, Gilbert is going to be there. And I'm looking to actually add somebody to the card.
Oh, God.
I know. You don't even want to know.
I don't even
I can't. I'll tell you off the air.
Stupid gimmick?
It is definitely.
Is it as stupid as Gilbert?
No, but almost.
Is it Eugene?
It's not Eugene, but I texted Eugene last week. You know me too well.
Yes, dude.
Devin, what's going on this weekend?
Wow, man. I have. What am I? I'm going to Summer League this weekend. I'll be out of town next week. We're going to Summer League Vegas this week. That's what I'm going this week. But I have something for you, bro. I always bring something to the show every week, whether it's something dumb like my list last week with Roser. I have another list because I am Mr. Top 5, but this week I have a top 10 list. WWE, they made a list. And
so we did goofy gimmicks last week.
And this week,
and then Luchadors with Kalisto.
I'm not going to give you my personal, but I'm going to see if you can guess who WWE put on their top 10 entrances list. Current wrestlers.
Top 10 entrances.
Maybe next week we'll do... Next week we'll do our own personal, but this week I want to know if you can guess the top 10 entrances in WWE right now.
That's a lot.
And I don't want you to Google. Don't look at the chat.
No. I'm going to write it down. Jey Uso, number 1.
Okay.
Hands down.
You are correct. Jey Uso.
Not even close. Yeah.
Because it's me, Us. Day 1-ish.
Number 2.
I got to find the list again. Hold on.
Oh, gosh. Number 2.
It's just me, Us. Day 1.
Well, I mean, number 2's got to be like
what?
Roman Reigns.
No, sir.
Because they all put their finger up. They
put their what up?
They put their finger. They put their one up.
Roman Reigns is not on the list.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who's number 2?
Come on, bro.
Let me give you another one.
Yes.
They sing Seth Rollins' music. They sing Randy Orton's music.
Seth Rollins is also not on the list.
They sing his song.
Number 2, you should get number 2, bro. You love him so much. You also are low-key dressed like him today without the neck tattoo.
Oh, Cody, okay.
Cody Rhodes is number 2.
Whoa!
Come on, man.
Naomi.
Naomi is not on there.
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair is not on the list.
She's got like pyro that costs $100,000.
Who cares?
Number
2. Come on, bro.
Randy Orton.
No. I think he should be on the list.
Street Profits.
No.
Wyatt Six.
There you go. Wyatt Six is number 3. Look at you. There, you starting to think now. There we go. You're starting to get your bag now. We just talked about this guy.
You guys help me out in the chat. Oh, okay, Penta.
Penta, Zero Metal. He's number 4.
This must be a very new list. Penta, CM Punk.
CM Punk is number 10.
Yeah, but there's nothing special about his
People
entrance.
sing a song, though.
Oh, I hate that picture. Yeah, slam me through a table and then let me just dress up like you and do a comedy spot. That's what I didn't like about it, just to be honest with you. Who else?
Come on, you're missing number 9, number 8, number 7, number 6, number 5.
Damn. Yeah. I'm missing everybody.
Some of these, dude, one of these, I've never seen her entrance in my life. I don't know how she's on here.
Oh, Lyra Valkyria.
No, because I know Lyra.
Woo! She does the woo.
She does, yeah. She has a good one. But I'll give you number 7 because I've never
Becky?
seen it. No. I'll give you number 7. Put her up, Joe.
Who else is there?
I don't even know who this is. Who is this?
Julia. Julia's new. How would you pronounce that if you just read that?
I was going to say it with a G. I've never seen her entrance in my life.
I heard Verno call Asuka one time.
Yeah, he be struggling, bro. Boys be beating his ass. But I never seen her entrance. I don't know how she's on this list, but she's on there. Oh, you're missing number 5, number 6.
John Cena.
John Cena's number 9.
Okay. He doesn't deserve it right now, but typically his entrance would be a top.
Yeah, so you got
top
number
10 or
9. You got
something.
everything. You're missing number 8,
8.
number 6, and number 5.
I mean, is it any
I
bloodline?
personally, one of these people do not deserve to be on this list, but he's on the list. You say Bloodline?
Yeah, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu is on the list.
Okay. Nah, I mean.
Know what I mean?
There you go.
Fatu!
I love it. I love it when you love it
Oh,
for
I love
some
Fatu
reason.
so much.
All right, how many more do I got?
You got 2 more. 1 male, 1 female.
All right. Alexa Bliss.
One of them I think does not, the male I don't think deserves to be on this list because I've always been anti this guy.
Hulk Hogan.
No, dude, we're talking about current wrestlers.
Oh, current wrestler. Well, he was on there not too long ago. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I said current wrestlers.
But he
Current roster
Just
guys,
did
not
stuff.
legacy guys, current roster guys.
who's the champ?
You know I do not like this guy. Every time he comes up, I say, oh my God, screw this dude.
The War Raiders.
Nah.
The New Day.
I hate them too, the stupid ass pancakes. But keep going. Singles wrestler.
I'm going to go to WWE.com.
This man right here. He has a hilarious nickname that the internet gave him. He looks like
Joe Hendry should be on this list.
no, he's not on here.
All right, so we already said
He
so,
looks like he
Cena,
came out of a
Cody.
freaky store.
A freaky store.
What
What about L.A. Knight?
No,
Yeah.
No. Ella Knight is generic entrance.
El Grande Americano.
No. This is somebody I bring up on the show, and I hate on him every time we bring him up.
No,
Looks like his gear is fresh out of Hot Topic. Spencer's.
I'm going through. He's apparently not on the website. What about Jade Cargill?
Jade Cargill is
Oh,
on the list.
okay,
Look at
there you go.
There you go.
Who are you talking about? Oh, Karrion Cross?
No, you're
Look at Jade Cargill, man. She looks like a real live superhero.
Nah, for real. Storm.
Like a freaking action figure.
Never mind, I always said his name. But
Damian Priest.
Damian freaking Priest. The
there you
Zesty
go.
Taker himself.
Is that the guy that does the bow and arrow?
I hate him.
I'm just kidding, but that's what they
I hate him.
that's what they said when he was in NXT.
I hate him.
Why do you hate him?
He is one of those. He's another Karrion Cross. He's another. What's that tall dude who used to be with the tattoo? His bald head. They made him a comedy gimmick. He used to do the Deep Six was his finisher. What was his name?
Oh, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
He's on the Indies now.
It's all that, all black gear. Like, I'm so, bro. You were Zesty Taker. You've never been over with me. They should have kept you with Rhea. She was the one that's
Zesty
making you a
Taker.
star.
They totally should have kept him.
Rhea was making you a star, bro. Now you're by yourself wrestling Drew McIntyre, this person. I don't give a shit.
Well, that's all the time we got, folks. You heard it right there from Devin Walker, baby. We got a big weekend coming up. Next week's going to be awesome. Can't wait for it. Also, I got baseball this week.
Tight.
Yeah, we look like a tag team today. Jalen just said in my ear that we look like a tag team.
We
that
do
are
look like a tag
matching.
team. What would our tag team be called? Sugar and Spice.
Oh, my gosh. What would they call us in the wrestling business? Coffee and cream, says Jalen.
Coffee and cream. There's not, you know what?
Jalen just said coffee and cream.
Now that I think about it, there's not that many interracial tag teams in wrestling anymore.
Did you see Special Forces this weekend? You got Jason and James. What? They won.
You want to be serious about this?
On 4th of July
You want
weekend.
to be serious about this Special Forces crap?
Are you going to sing us out?
You want to be giving a legitimate opinion about
It's
Special
just him,
Forces?
Oos.
Dad, what is?
That's all the time we got on Grind City Wrestling. I'm Dustin Starr for Devin Walker, baby, and for Lucha Kalisto. Saying so long, everybody.
Oh, yeah.